What's up, gamers? Guess who's back? I know. God forbid. I hope everyone can hear me. Hopefully. Hopefully they can hear me. Oh my god, it's been years. It's truly been years. I think the last time I streamed... Also, let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. I hope that's good. Hopefully. Tell me if that's a little too loud if you can't hear me. Yeah, how yours been? How you guys doing? Oh, I should actually, let me do this. I got my whole little stream deck going. It's really cute. Hold on, let me, adjust here. What is that? Okay, cool. Alright. Let me get this. Oh, what the? I have a. Anyways. Oh, why is this not working? What? I had this. I literally. Oh my god, don't even start with me. I just had this working. And you have to break on me right now? With this chill music in the back? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Please work. Oh, there we go. There I am with my ugly mug. There we go. Welcome gamers. Welcome to the crib. It's actually the first time everyone is seeing my room, because the last time I streamed, I was not in my room. I was in the living room, actually. We lived with our... Yeah, it was a really bad... Well, not bad, but, you know, clustered situation. But this is the room! Let me move my mic so you can actually see. This is the room. I got the squad. You already know. Got my hammock. Got my posters. Got the hats. Got the shelf. It's a really nice gamer pad. Am I right? But yeah, here I am. And I'm back to streaming again. Reason being is because where I was a couple of years ago, wasn't very good. I'd personally say. Wasn't very good mentality that I had about streaming, and now that I have the resources and a job, especially a job, to do what I would like and to play the games that I want and to draw whatever the hell, here I am. That, and it's just something fun for me to do when I'm bored, and a certain way to express myself, you know. I've said previously that I love being in front of an audience, so here I am. Also, I look like a zombie, so, you know, I've already said it. I look dead. I'm gone. Wasted from here down. You already know. But yeah, I'm back. So a couple of things that I want to do with streaming. Games, obviously. I have a lot of games that I want to play. A lot of games I think I would have fun with streaming, actually. Some games that are even meant for streaming as well that I also want to play. So this is bothering the hell out of me. It needs to be center. Okay, cool. Games that I want to play, streaming games, maybe playing some games with my friends, and, you know, just having a ball with folks, as is the usual, you know. And of course, drawing. I do want to get back into what I did during COVID, is that I drew a buddy every day, and so every stream that I did, I would draw a buddy. And what buddies are, since there's a lot of folks that don't know those, there's these little blobs. They're like that, like circular, you know. They're these little circular guys made of gas, and they can have different forms. They can have different attributes, but their main purpose is to get as much attributes as possible or colors from other buddies, and exists until they die, and then the process goes over and over again. You know, that kind of stuff. And so I made a bajillion of them. I made 248 to my knowledge. Or, no, 214 actually. And I want to get back into it. I had a lot of fun with it. I went into the seasons. I had Christmas turkey buddies. I had horror buddies. I had some from different franchises. I had certain animal ones. I had a ball with it because it was like an artistic endeavor for me. Like a little challenge. Be like, oh, okay, what can I make something out of a circle to make it look interesting? So I might start up that again. Another thing that I'll also be streaming is a lot of my projects that I've been working on. Like previously, I've talked about my cats. That was a whole stream by itself, let me tell ya. Oh god, that was a whole stream. That was just me ranting, I fear. I'm glad nobody watched that. I'm glad nobody clipped that either. Oh, I was, man. But, yeah, here I am. We're gonna be doing some cat streams, some projects that I'll, give context to, and stuff that I'll be, drawing with. Today, though, also, look at me, I'm such a gamer. I got my gamer rag, just in case if my drink spills. I'm so prepared, guys, I'm so prepared. But today, I'm gonna do, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Also, this music is crazy. Let's do this one. Cute. Also, if you're wondering what I am playing currently, if it could actually, play. There we go. Oh, you can barely hear it, can you? There we go. I know I'm loud, so. Anyways, I just searched up copyright-free music on Spotify, and it's just a lo-fi, no copyright, and streamers in parentheses. It's public. You can go for it, Oh! I closed it by accident. God, I'm a little stupid today, gang. A little bit. Let's do it like that. How's that? That's good. Anyways, yeah. I just did that because before, when I did streams, I would use solely Undertale music. Specifically, It's Raining Somewhere Else for 12 hours straight. Yes, I put a video on as my background music for 12 hours. The same stuff. So, I went a little crazy, obviously. And doing old Minecraft while I was at it. Oh, I was terrible. I was awful. That was like the worst thing ever. But I did it anyways because I didn't know, what music to really play while I streamed. Or just, put the game music on. I'm drinking some lemonade today, gang. And, anyways, back to what I was saying. God. So today, I'm gonna draw, at least a little bit, of my cat project. Which I'll show you the updates on because I did a lot of stuff across the, I think, 4 years. The same stuff though, I fear. I still haven't finished it. I have... Oh, hold on. Oh, I think they're in here actually. I have a couple of... Oh, also, this is something entirely different, but I've been a fan of Welcome Home, an ARG exclusively about puppets that look like they came from the 70s, and their pins just came in, or not came in, but when I also got back from a trip like a couple of days ago. But anyways, they came in. Oh my god, I got all 4 because these are the pins that I like. Though I didn't like the little flower ones; those are just weird. But they're so cool. I really like them. I'm gonna put them on my pin bag that I have, which I'll show you guys later. That'll be a little treat for later. For later. Let's see. Yes, this is my cat book. Very good, very good. This is the book of all of my cats. I've drawn all of them. However, I have not drawn them digitally, and I have not colored them. And that's important because if I don't know what they look like officially and what their certain color patterns, then I don't know what I'm working with, especially for certain characters that I'm going to get to in the story. So let me pull this up really fast. Really fast. Oh, why did it stop? I'm scared. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Come on. Okay, cool. Alright, where did I stop? I think I got everybody down here. Yeah, I think I got this finished. Okay. So hold on. So let me... There we go! This is also my gaming stuff. I'm gonna actually move me right here. Or I can go up here, I guess. Let me just make sure I'm not... yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, here I am. I'm a little corner now. Ooh, so quirky, gang. But yeah, so here are my cats. Let me just do a little bit of this. There you go. Okay, so here are my cats. Originally, I think I showed these already, but these are all the main cats that are going to be main focus. Now, I know it's a lot, and you see this number in the corner. That's not correct anymore because I have these guys now. And originally, the ones in these little boxes, these guys right here, like, you know, these first ones with like the little thing, those are the only ones that I had. But as you could probably tell, I have more. Like, a lot more. Like, a little bit more than needed. All of them have their own colors. I've mapped all of their stuff. I just need to write them. You know, the usual. And also there's more. Maybe not. That's all I have, I guess. Oh, these. Well, do I really have to do those today? I just want to draw, like... My goal is that I'm just going to draw about 3 or 4 cats and call it a day. But let's see who I got left. So I've done this one. I've done this one. Yes. Oh, I've already adjusted it, so it didn't really matter, but... Hey, mods, go crazy. I don't care as long as you're moderating when there's people here. No, don't do followers only. What are you doing? Let anybody join. Just let them come. I don't care. There doesn't need to be followers. I'm relaxed. I'm just saying, let anybody join. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be all that. They want to hang out, let them hang, you know? That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we're gonna... Thank you. So, we are going to be doing the mountain climbers, actually. This one's really fun, too, because I had a lot of good ideas with these cats. However, and this is the funny part, I think this is also the group that has the most. So, fun, you know? Okay. So we're gonna start with the first 3. I just need to get another book. This, no, not that one. This one. Is it this one? Oh, no. My Pokemon one, which I think you guys could see, but that's my Pokemon one. It's really cool. This has all of my cats. Every single description, every single place of them, everything. It's my Bible. It's actually my Bible of cats. So let's get this started, shall we? Okay, so mountain climbers. Yeah, here we go. So the first one is gonna be the leader. His name is Weasel. He's a sleek, pure brown Terry. Or Jerry, excuse me. Not Terry, that's weird. If I remember correctly, now I need to pull it on my phone because I don't remember. He is a important guy in his lineage because I think he is. Where's sheet one? Here we go. Is it Weasel? No. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, yeah. So he's important because he's essentially the great-grandfather of the main character's dad. Or one of the main character's dads. So I gotta make him look cool, you know. But I have creative freedom, so I don't really care. So, let's get it started, gang. We're gonna go... Mountain climbers right here. So as you can see, I've kind of just put it underneath everything. So I have like the prairies, I put the oh. Sorry. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes. So, as you can tell, I put the next generation because this is the first generation, and this is the one that we really care about because it has more, you know. So I put them underneath, and I just put their names and what they look like, just to make it simple on myself. So with the mountain carvers, I guess I'll just put them right here, huh? Oh, I've already done that. All right, cool, sick. God, I'm so good. I think I did 4? Yes? I mean, I could actually do 3 instead. We do 350 actually. Just to make it easier on myself. Yeah. Or actually, because I use the same brush for all of them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I've already mapped out what they look like. I just need to draw them and color them, really. So he's the easier one because he is a full color Jerry, so we don't really need to worry about that. Oh, I guess, well, hold on. I guess I did use 4. It's still too light. Oh, look at me. So he's important. He's the lead. He's the leader guy. God. Why are you like this? God. Hold on. Pause. Because I think something's wrong with my pen. No, don't be wrong with my pen, please. That's all I ask. Also, gamers, if you have any recommendations on drawing pads, please let me know. Because I fear I need one. Because I have no tips for my pen. My pen's practically broken. I've tried to clean it, can't because it will break if I do. And I have so many scratches on this thing, but you know, she's the old reliable. I've had her since I think 2017, so it's been a while. So if you have any recommendations, you know, just let me know. You know. But yeah, I can't get this stupid thing out. Hold on. I know it's gross, but I still did it. Okay. Alright. Work better, please. Alright. So I just need to be very light. Or... Also, I hope this is good for everyone. I hope this is a good closeness to it. Because I can get closer. I promise. Trust. Let me know. Nope. Whoa. There we go. I like making it symmetrical too. It just makes me happy. Whoa. There we go. And then his snout, just kind of like here. Whoa. So yeah, so where he is in the story is that his people are essentially going through a really bad famine. And so when the evil person of this of the story comes to him, they're like, hey man, like, you know, we could help you out. I just need your guys for them to follow me and do what I say. And if they don't, I'm gonna fucking kill them, you know? And so he's like, oh yeah, oh, I'm doing good, thank you. You know, I'm just drawing, living life. I got a job doing that, you know. Um, you know, just doing stuff. But today I am actually doing good. I just got off work, so that is nice. There we go. Whoa. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do like this or something. But no, I'm doing good, you know. I actually ate. Yeah, I got a job. I know. Ain't that crazy, huh? Finally working. Well, I had a job before, but then I got a new job, and this job pays higher. But now I'm doing mornings. Originally, when I started streaming, or at least trying to stream, I was nights. I was closing actually, and we closed at like 11 to 12. So, I feel it. I was there for a while, man. I was there. I spent almost a year and a half trying to find a job until I got lucky. But that's all it really is. It's kind of like gambling if you really think about it. If you really think about it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back in the ways of streaming because it's been a while. Yeah, I feel it. Let's see. Yeah, I know school season's back up. Ain't that something? Yeah, I'm trying to, you know. Oh, trying to get the money, you know. Oh, let's make this more. 'Cause this is essentially his cheek. Is this area, right? This, whoa. This is his cheek. This is his jaw. So I would want the mark to be. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's actually really interesting of depending on where you live or depending on the district, I would say, is like when you go back to school, when you're not going to be in school, or like it's really cool actually. Cuz you think it would just be universal, but no, it's crazy. It's all different. Because I remember when I used to live in Louisiana, like, yeah, it would start at 6 a.m., but we didn't get out until like 2 or something. Well, then again, I don't know. Maybe I was a safety kid, but I can't remember that for the life of me. I think we were only safe keyed for like, I think, elementary? But I just don't remember. It's been too long. So if it says cheek, then it has to be like that. Wow. See, now that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I couldn't even imagine being there for that long. Whoa. What's this? Hold on, pause. His nose is all messed up. There you go. Oh, well, he's all messed up here, too. Hold on. Whoa. I gotta fix you, bud. You're supposed to look older. That's a weird one. But hey. I mean, at least you don't need to wake up at 5. I had to wake up at 5. Especially for high school or anything. Ah, God. That was awful. Yeah. Oh, I messed up again. Yeah, I feel it. props to you. I have to wake up at 5 for work, but you know, I though it's really nice because it's only 6 a.m. to 1 for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which nice little transition are going to be both of my streaming days. Yes, because if I did it any other day besides Wednesday and Tuesday, I would have to get off work, which I would get off work at 3, because I would be mid shift besides those 2 days, and then like rush my ass back to my house and then get ready and then stream. So I don't really have that much fodder time in between. So I would just be wake up, work, stream, go to bed. I feel it. I mean, hey, like, even when I don't, like, and when I'm not needed to wake up at like 6 or 5, I do it sometimes. I try to, because if I'm up by that time, I could do so much other stuff, especially if I'm not at work or if I'm not doing anything. I could like work on my projects or play a game or like get my laundry done or clean. Like it's good, but it's also kind of a headache too, because your body's not used to it, especially if you're a recovering night owl like myself. But it's good for the body, because when I have been doing or trying to is trying to wake up early so I can actually be a functioning human being and not just wait. Is that... I hate his eye. I don't know why I did this to myself. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. I feel it. No, but night... See, there's a lot of better opportunities at night, too. And especially for fashion. Go for it, man. Fashions and fashion... I can't really say much about fashion. I don't have much myself, as you could probably tell. But... yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Work your own time-ish. Yeah, I feel that. It'd be cool to work at your own time too, especially with like deadline. That's kind of like what is it? Project work type thing, where it's like they give you an assignment, and if you don't have it by then it's like, oh, you're in trouble type thing. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. I work better with deadlines too, because like if I know something needs to be done by a certain amount of time, I'm gonna do it. Like, oh, excuse me. At work, we have this sheet that we have to fill out for all the money and stuff that happened the next day. I get that every time, because we have to do it. Whoa. Because we do it it has to be done before 10. But if you do it after 10, you can't do it anymore. And so I'm like, okay, got that. Clock in, do my morning stuff, 8 o'clock. Right on 8 o'clock, done. Because it takes less than 5 minutes. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I full-heartedly agree. Because you have just, you can manage your time, you can think of a plan, you can do, alright, I can do this, and that, and then I can still get that done. It's just better time management, especially for a lunatic time manager like I am. Oh god, his eye is losing me, bro. Maybe I need to actually, because I did it outwards. I guess that could work. I just need to fix his hair now. Also, the sun. Oh lord, the sun's coming after me. It just rained like 5 minutes ago. Also, yes, that is my cat perch. It's for my little son named Griffin. Yeah, I'm a mom now, guys. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Yeah. It also just depends on the employer and what type of weeks that they have. Like, for example, my last job, Monday through Sunday, entirely reasonable. You get 2 days off. No brainer. But my job that I have right now, it's Wednesday to Tuesday, and I mean 2 days off, obviously, because that's the limit, unless you add or you're. So for full time, 2, but if you're part time, it could be up to 3 to 4 days that you're off, depending on what your employer wants, and depending on what your availability is. But I have never seen Wednesday through Tuesday. I think I have like the weirdest. I mean, my boyfriend's stepdad has the same thing, but I was just like, whoa, pause. This is normalized. Like, hello, Wednesday through Tuesday. What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? There you go. Whoa. I mean, I guess that works. But yeah, I get that. I mean, they're just trying to prepare you of like a whole, you know, the whole thing of being on a schedule every week. Because that's essentially what working is. You're just on a schedule. Whoa. Maybe I should just do like that. I guess that works. It's a little stupid looking, but it's okay. We're all a little stupid looking sometimes. Whoa. I suppose that works. I just gotta give him a nose now. Which his nose was like this. Or like that. Ugh, you poor soul. It's always a gamble too, especially with electives or any classes to begin with. Like you'll try to get the classes that you want, like submit everything. Like, okay, I got this, and that. That's all I need. That's all I need to know, to learn, and they just don't give it to you. Because it really just depends on your program too, and what's it, major and minor you have. That's crazy. But I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say career prep isn't like useless. I would say, because there's a lot of folks that don't have that, and they just go out in the world and they don't find anything. No work, no nothing like that. But I mean, hey, I'm not in your shoes. That's just how I view it. Because when I got out of school, trying to find a job, that was the worst experience of my life. I was just submitting wherever I could, whenever I could, with nothing. And of course they'll look at you and be like, "Oh, you're young, we'll take you," but they'll be like, "Ooh, young person, keep that on the radar." But they'll never call you back. They'll never send you a text either. Not if they're down on their luck and need people desperately. They'll actually reach out to you. But hey, that sucks though. I wish you. I mean, fashion, know nothing about it, but I'm sure that's not like a high priority class. Like, I'm sure you could have gotten it. I'm sure you could have gotten it, bro. Or not high priority. I guess I could say an over capacity class. I would think. Hopefully. All right, next one we're doing is Bloody Horn. Whoa. I hate his ears. He's one of those curled up cat ones. Oh no. Oh god, no. And you know what's really funny? If they actually did pay attention, they would probably know like the dangers and like the usefulness of social media. Because that's cool. That's actually really cool that you're learning that in school. It should be taught, because that's probably going to be like a daily thing of our lives now is social media, the internet, and anything that, you know, impacts that, especially for jobs. Especially for jobs. But yeah, it's kind of like a gamble too with that, depending on who your classmates are, you know? Because, like, you could be really interested in that, or you could be semi-interested, but then you have just, you know, folks that don't really care about the class, and then you're just kind of stuck with them. How did I do his hair again? I don't remember. That's cool, though. That's really cool. I wish they taught me that. How did I do his eyes? Oh, was he like this one? No. He was something like this. I have the original image. Oh. True. I'll give you that. It might not be a mandatory thing, and it also kind of sucks that you're not going to the specifics. But with a lot of courses that are like either college or high school specific, they do the broad aspect of it, right? And I'm not saying it's just for you or for anybody specific, but it's like with a lot of fashion, it's media heavy. Let's be real. Let's be honest here. Very media heavy. And so I guess they're just trying to get you in the broad aspect. Because, like, say you work on a piece for a company, right? And they're like, okay, you worked on this piece, you're the creator of this piece, post about it. Do a little thing about it, you know? That's like, and they might not ask you, they might not even be like, oh, we're just gonna take this and do our own. Oh, well, they're just being assholes to you now. Phooey. I've said this for years and I'm gonna say it again. Never let other people bring you down. The only person that can bring yourself down is you. That's it. And that's the whole thing of it. If you, like, they can say whatever. They can say the whole 9 yards. You're the worst person ever, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. But that won't infect you unless you think that for yourself, you know? And there's a lot of folks, you know, I for example, I don't really have the best self-esteem either. But I know my self-worth, you know? I know that, oh, well, I can go bench 50 at least, you know? I can do 50 push-ups. I can do a lot of stuff, and I'm proud of that. You know, you're proud that you have great taste, that you want to be a fashion designer. You want to get into fashion, you know? That's your drive. That's what you like. That's what you want. Go for it. Doesn't matter what they're saying. Because there might be along the ways where they might get a little stranded and think they get the same spot where you are, you know? Be like, oh, well, I'm constantly told that I'm terrible too. Well, bro, that's not true if you think it, you know? They might be saying that stuff, but it's all the mentality game. It's all the mentality game. But another person should never affect how you think. Personally. That's just me. And I know it's hard to get in that mindset too. It took me a couple of years, trust. But oh yeah, that conversation. Oh, I feel that one. I feel it. See, that's the reality of our world, of where we live. Right now, a lot of folks want us to get a good job so that we can make a lot of money. And it's a tough thing of it. Because, like, how do I say it? There's two paths, right? Your passion and the reality. You know, the reality is that you should get a high-paying job. You should try to get to the best Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Oh, man, that's another layer. We'll get there. We'll get there. Trust. We'll get there. Um, but no, like, see, for me, and I can only say it for me because unfortunately, I'm not a therapist. But for me, I try to separate my passion and my goal. My goal, excuse me, is to get to a position where I am financially stable. I'm not saying rich. I'm not saying well off. I'm just saying stable, you know? My passion is to have fun, be with my friends, talk to as many people as possible, hang out with my family and everything. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. I get it. Hey, I wish I had one. um, but no, like with all that stuff though, do do what you want to do, you know? Do what will make you happy and what you see yourself doing when you get older, especially that one. There's a lot of folks that what they do nowadays. I'm not even drawing anymore. I gotta get the camera going. like, there's a lot of folks nowadays that just are like, I'm just gonna do this because I'm feeling it. It's the hypest trend. Oh, I gotta be it's a trend chaser essentially. But when it comes down to it, they don't see themselves doing that for the next 2, 3, 4 years, right? A lot of folks need to get in this mentality of doing stuff that not only makes them happy, but also seeing them do it when later in life, you know? And it's tough, especially with family too, because family, it's hard to really shake that off, you know? Because they're gonna be there for the rest of your life unless, hello? Oh, thank you. Um, Sorry, I just updated my alerts before the stream, so I was like, oh god, there's a bomb in my computer. Oh god, but no, like, family, it's hard to shake off, especially I've been there, you know, and the best way of how I've dealt it is that as long as you're doing something that you're passionate about, you have the energy for and the drive for, go for it. Doesn't matter who else or what else is going on. If you think that this will impact your life good or well or great, go for it. It doesn't matter if there's any effects to it that is around you. You are your own person. You only got one chance in this, you know? So just have fun with it and have a ball. It'll be a struggle. Unfortunately, it won't be easy. I wish it was. But it's just how life is, I fear. Anyways, rant over. I don't want to talk anybody's ear off. I've already done it anyways, but let's get I'm gonna go back to this because I want to finish at least one more cat after him. How did I do this, by the way? I don't remember. I think I did something like this. Ugh. Actually, I should update the stream for it to be just chatting, wouldn't I? At this point. Ah, Lord. Oh, it can only be one category, huh? You guys know what I'm doing. I'm doing nothing different. It's the usual, like how I usually did. Oh, something like that. Yeah, no, but I guess for my passions, or something that I'd like to get to, I'd like to be a physical therapist. Actually, crazy that we're talking about therapists, but a physical therapist actually is what I want to go for. Maybe also dabble into the masseuse type range, massage therapy. And the school is not entirely hard. It is medical. You do have to take medical courses. It is also extremely expensive, but you know, it's a way for me to help people, and I've always wanted to help people, you know, in one way or another. And if I could do it in a meaningful way, then there's my ball game. Uh, I feel it. That's another thing too. Like I have a, yeah. I don't know. I feel that though, but a lot of folks that are extremely passionate or do want a job in certain fields, they do minor in it actually. I have a lot of friends that have passions in theater, especially, and that's not their major, or some don't have that major. Um, they minor in it because there's always a chance that your passion won't work out. But your passion could also branch off into really interesting things. Like, if you know theater, then you can get into possible, like, backstage stuff, sound, all that stuff. It's just as an example, of course. But yeah, nah. Hey, majoring in business, though, hey, props to you. I could never. I could never. I mean, I have, like, the like, manager mindset, but running, a place, or, like, all that type of stuff, oh, brother. You got me in the whole gutter right there. But and you're smart about about the whole thing too, because fashion is just like the arts, or at least what I'm familiar with. It's brutal. They're vicious. They're really picky too. So hey, you're smart about having a second option. Also, I'm sorry. I feel it. I feel it. Theater is really cool. I actually did during COVID. I took a costume designing class, but all we really did was just draw, which is most part for the course. But I mean, because we're digital, but it was really fun. I also really like the history of all the old costumes and how they came to be and all that stuff. Because I'm a history freak, man. That's what I am. It's crazy. But yeah, no, Heather's good choice. Now where is he? There we go. No, they gotta work better than that. How did I do his nose? Something like that. How did I? Oh, there you go. Yeah. See, I'll go in another rant. Here I go. Ready? This is crazy, okay? Now, confidence is something that needs to be built, not learned. And here's why, okay? Confidence is essentially your... Oh... Anyways. Sorry. Anyways, confidence is something that needs to be built. And that's the hardest thing, too, because everybody has this inner confidence, okay, about what they like, what they're interested in, who they are with, who they trust. That's a type of confidence, or at least a little bit of it. Like, oh, I'm confident that my buddy would have my back, or I'm confident that if I tell you the secret, you're gonna keep it, And the best way to be it is just to kind of go head first, especially if you're going with band. Cause that's how I started too. Cause the only thing you got is your instrument and your music. That's it. As long as you focus on that, you're good. But with building your confidence with it, I guess it's just going upstage. But how do I explain that one? Going on stage and performing in front of people, or being even in a large crowd, the best way of how I've done it is like, I don't really think about the other people, because if they like it or hate it or whatever. Ah, nice. I was a brass trumpet actually. But no, the whole thing about it is, like, regardless if they love it or hate it, as long as you're happy with how you did, that's all that matters. Like, they could look at you, they could say whatever, they could stare into your soul until it disintegrates, but as long as you're happy with the results, or even if you're not happy, and then you'll have that mentality of, okay, I could do this, and that better for next time, you know? And of course you're gonna get the chitters. That's always normal, you know? I got a couple of those too. That was, I remember one time I went on stage while I was practicing something for theater, and I remembered it really well. It's just my delivery sucked. Really bad. And it was like something serious, at least in my head, but in the actual text, it was something nonsensical. And I didn't realize that. Oh, that's cool. I feel it. Yeah, if it's a personal thing, even more so. You'd be like, alright, you know, this is my thing. You know, these are my buddies. You know? It's good to be around people that you trust, too. That also helps a lot, especially when you're going up and being in front of strangers, you know? Anyways, no more rants from me. I gotta get back to this. Here we go. Cool. Oh, that's cute! Saint Kitty, huh? I'll keep that in mind. I might look into it. That's actually really cute. Saint Kitty. Alright, how's he look? Alright, looks pretty good actually. Is there anything else in this one? No. Cool. Maybe I should make his eyes so rounded. Because I have more of a sharper look. Yeah, there you go. Little tough guy. Does he have? Oh, he does have eyebrows. I see. Ah, just give him these. Make it easier on myself. Yeah. Hey, practice makes perfect. As long as you guys are still passionate about it by the end. That's all that really matters. There we go. Alright, and then you next. That's pretty cool though. I wish I had something like that. Oh yeah. Practice makes perfect. So that's why I'm only saying that because, you know, just as a general thing, let's be honest. Yep. Let me fix this. There we go. Something like that. I feel that. I felt that, man. I've been procrastinating finish this project since 8 years ago. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I need to make this a bit more. There we go. Yep. That's the whole thing of it too. Especially if you don't have like that burst of energy of like of drawing specifically. Like you're not. Yeah, I feel it. I feel that. Sounds like the life, man. Oh yeah. Sounds like me too. I have so many things I could do. So many. But you know, streaming is a good way of doing them because, you know, what are you going to entertain the people with? The stuff that you want to do. That's another thing, because that's why I also started streaming as well. Because I wanted to do stuff. And I wanted to do them without procrastinating. And so here I am streaming so I can do them. To provide entertainment. Oh, I didn't do your pupils. Oops. And her nose as well. There we go. It's alright. Sometimes it happens. I missed all of mine that I scheduled, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna try and do the schedule that I posted on my my channel. Hopefully. But we'll see. Because it really just depends on how you're feeling. If you want me to be honest. What mindset you have, what energy you got, you know? If I didn't really feel that well after work, and if I was a mid-shift today, I wouldn't have streamed. I'm being quite real. Alright, so you, my friend, where are you? So I'm gonna take Addis color, and then darken it a little bit, a wee bit. I'll actually pull up a picture of a weasel. I spelled weasel wrong. I'm such an idiot. You said a lot of words to me. Perhaps. I'd be interested. Whoa, why is that color? Yeah, words are cool. Whoa, wrong color as well. This is a color, I'd say. Yeah. They kind of have like a weird undercoat going on. I might give him an undercoat. See how I'm feeling. Oh. Yeah. I hope this is right when I'm doing it. Because he's a brown. Yep. Pure brown. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, now for this story that I'm doing, it's like a fantasy, apocalyptic, realism-ish horror story. Or at least the project that I'm working on. I love horror. I love horror. That's cool though. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm a story person. I have to make the story. Well, I make the characters and the story, because if I don't make the characters first, then I don't know what I'm working with. You know, that's my mentality, really. Let me see if I can do this a little bit better. There we go. Well, you see no one else filling that chat, do ya? Boom. There we go. I read books for fun, so whatever you really spit out, I'll be reading it. Golly, it's already been an hour. That's crazy. I may need to finish this cat up and then start the other thing I was gonna do today. Or start on, rather. Hmm. Hi. Oh, that's cool. Seems like an interesting kind of guy. Kind of like a what do I I like that ending bit. You need a ladder in a signed form. That's hilarious. Mine's worse. Trust. Once I'm done with this whole thing, it's gonna be crazy. And I need a better color. No. Whoa. Oh, cute. Little opposites. Just work well in stories, that's for sure. Love a little contrast comparison type beat. Oh yeah, this color looks nice. It's alright, I still read it. Whoa. There you go. Almost done with this guy. I just need to do some finishing touches and color scars in his eyes. Alright, buddy. What's his nose color again? I don't even see his damn nose, okay. I'm just doing that because it's funny to me. I feel it. Yeah, with mine, I don't really care. see, when I make a story, I have the full intention of if they die, then it's for plot relevancy. And if they live, it's just to continue the story. Or if I already have their predetermined death already planned out, then that's just how it goes, you know? I'm like the Game of Thrones type mentality, you know? What's his eye color? Blue? Okay. Do a bit of a... I want to see green for Weasel. Alright. Horn. The curled eared red tongue. Even better. So you, my friend, if I go back here. Yes, this is... yeah, I feel that. Okay, here we go. And then make it darker. Darker. Yeah, the two demon and angel on your shoulder. Mmm. You're always gonna have one of the characters that you despise. Hmm. I feel that. Yeah, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, you know? We may be artists, but we have the power to create interesting things. But you know, you gotta have a character that you don't really like, you know? It just adds something to any type of story. Like, I don't like every character that I make, but they're necessary to tell the tale that I want, you know? At least that's how I view it. You're gonna just be a darker red, like that. Almost done, and then we'll do the other thing today that I wanted to do, which was play some games. Specifically a marathon, actually, of the upcoming streams that I would like to do. Or going to do, actually. Because there are some games that I've had on the back burner for a couple of years now, and I haven't had the time to really play them because I was kind of in that weird phase of, you know, I fell out of the fandom, you know, but I kind of still want to play these just because they've been on my list for so long, you know. But today is the day because something very exciting just happened very recently, and I'll get into that once I'm done coloring my cat. Okay. And you if I remember correctly. Ugh, I'm singing stuff, man. Teeth are yellow, by the way. Ain't no cat in my series gonna have clean white teeth. Just is not correct. There we go. Bingo. Right. And then for your scars, just gonna be a darker shade of what you have already. And then I just need this. There we go. Yeah. And you're gonna have yellow eyes, my good friend. I like that kind of yellow. There you go. There he is. Alright. Oh, hold on. Got an idea. Ah, no. Sorry. There you go. Nah. Just make them normal. Yeah, we'll finish her up later. Though, also, I'm being blinded by the sun outside. Oh my god. We are going to, stop for a minute. I'm gonna go take a little break, stretch my legs for a wee minute since I've been sitting for an hour. And then we're in the halfway point, essentially, of what I'm gonna do today. And we're gonna switch it up. So, here we are. Here's my little BRB screen. I shall be back, and I will turn up the music. Which I will do this way. I shall be back. Right there. Okay. Should be back. I'm just gonna go check out some stuff really fast and get everything ready. Hello gamers, I'm back. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's actually put it up here, but I'm gonna put this a bit down here. There we go. Okay, so next thing on my agenda is going to be playing a game. Let me update my whoa. Okay, let me update. Where is it? There it is. My category, because we are going to be playing a little bit of this. Okay. Gamers of all generations, and I'm gonna pause music for this really fast. Now, let me get camera. Where's my camera? Ah, whatever. I'll just do this. Alright. So, recently, if you've been caught up with the gaming news or any animation or news, really, you've seen that there's some series coming out. Now, earlier, I've alluded to a series that was a part of my childhood that I loved a lot, and I grew up with. It kind of shaped me as a person as I am today. And recently, there's a show that is going to be produced, and it is called a drum roll, please. It's Homestuck. I'm sorry, gamers. You can leave now and go watch somebody else that's more interesting than me. Trust, they're there. Yes, the Homestuck animated series, as well as Twisted Wonderland animated series, both coming in October, at least to my knowledge. Which is really interesting, because both of those things I actually adore. Twisted Wonderland, which is an anime produced by the same creator as Black Butler, made a Disney series about the villains as anime boys. And they're in a college, and it's all cute and everything. And with Homestuck, if you're not familiar with the series, it is a webcomic, essentially a webcomic, about Andrew Hussey, the creator, making a story about these teenagers playing a game and flipping their reality as they know it. That's essentially Homestuck. That is essentially Homestuck. And so I would like to revisit Homestuck or at least some parts of Homestuck, that I wasn't able to experience because when they came out, I was just, done with the series. I didn't have any interest in it at that point because once Homestuck came out, I read the entirety of it, including the epilogues as well. And it was good. I liked it quite a bit. Like, really, really good. Cringy for the time, obviously. It was the 2010s even. Like, come on now. You're gonna get it. It's par for the course, but it was sort of what I really looked in, like, my main source of media when I was a child. Like, I have very fond memories of reading it and getting to a lot of certain parts that just kind of guts you in the heart, essentially. And so now, since the series is going to be animated, especially recently as well, and also the FNAF movie is coming out, like, I gotta relive some stuff, So, we are going to dive into a stream by stream marathon, in quotations, of similar Homestuck material. Now, the reason why I'm not going to the specific material, like the original material, is because you can't find the original material anymore unless you download the unofficial Homestuck file that you can play and read the entire story in its full. I tried, didn't work, and I don't need to because I'm not looking to revisit the old Homestuck. I remember everything. Before I decided doing this marathon, I also had a recap 2-hour video that I watched, which was nice. Refreshed the old noggin. And I have no interest in doing that because I don't think people would really be interested in that because Homestuck is a very long story. So we were going to explore media that is similar to Homestuck and or made by the same people, if I have my phone. So, what I have here are a couple of us stuff. I have Hiveswap, which is hold on. Which is created and kind of similar to Homestuck, except it doesn't have the game and everything. And it is created by the same creator, Andrew Hussey, and another friend, Michael Colin guy. I don't remember his name. I just remember Andrew. Andrew Hussey oversaw Hiveswap, Act 1 and Act 2. And I also have the Genesis project, which is essentially you're playing the game that the kids were playing in the story, which is really cool. So we're going to go into that. And I also have 2 Otame games, because if I'm anything, I am an Otame enjoyer, and I have a lot of Otame games that I will play in the future, especially for streams. We have Pester Quest, which is essentially the Otame game of the characters in the story, and then we have Hiveswap Friendism. Yeah. And that is Hiveswap characters specifically in an Otame friend type format. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to start with Hiveswap Act 1 and go from there. So yeah. Sorry. So we're going to load this puppy up. And I just gotta wait for it to load. I also have my dinner over there in the corner, so that's fun. I got a buffalo chicken wrap thingamajig, which is gonna be really nice. So, very much looking forward to that. Hiveswap is also a point-and-click adventure game. Very important to say. Let's go this. Here we are! Let me actually tweak chat just a wee bit. There we go. Here's Hiveswap. Let's do... Is this a no, it's a point and click, so it has to be. Let's do new. I think it's okay. Tell me if the volume's a little weird. Ah, look at the 2 kids, it's a puppy! Oh me. We're missing cutscenes. We'll do it once I'm actually in the game. Oh, puppy. Oh, there he goes. It's like a puppy. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. What is this music doing though? Yeah? Hold on. Yeah? Also, that's a really cool centipede design. Your name is? Your mom. That's what my name is. Okay, hold on. I gotta make myself a wee bit smaller. Okay. Your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. ... Okay, also, there will be a lot of reading. Just letting you know. Hold on. Oh, we're chilling. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and the teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainty slip away into your toothy, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Claire. Ah, how cute. Ah, you look like a Joey, don't ya? Adorable. Anyways, you live just outside the town of Hauntwitch. Also, I've never played this game before. I've only seen bits and pieces of media, especially when it was really popular. So you know. Also, let me just make sure this... Oh my goodness! Hello, Griffin! Cat little jump scare! Hello, my son! Oh, here he comes. Don't do that. You weirdo. Griffin, you want to say hi to everybody? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Griffin. Hold on. Say hi. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Here he is. This cute little glory. Okay. You can go back to... All he's doing, he's just pawing into the pillow. Let's go back to... back to it. Oh, I gotta tweak that. Actually, I'll just do this. There we go. Also, tell me if it's too loud. I will tweak some of this. Speaking... Oh, I didn't read it. Great. Okay. Alright, go back. Oh. What? Oh, options. Is that good? Griffin, stop it! Oh, that's good. I just don't want to be too loud. Let's just put it like... Let's put it like right there. I'm sure that's good. Griffin! Stop it! Stop it, you cute little son of a gun! Look at you! Oh my goodness! He's so cute. He's a cute little guy. Yes, I know. I know, Griff. I know, baby boy. I know. Oh, yep. Yep, you're just gonna sit there. There you go. There he goes. Disrupting everything. Look at him go. He's just raiding the stream now. It's his stream now. He's the one commentating. Commentary? Comment, whatever the hell. Come here. Come here. Come here, you little freak. Come here. I said, come here. There you go. Oh. Stay over there, please. I beg. I beg. Griffin. No. No. Stop it. There. Bam. Okay, we're done with that. I think I know what he wants. I know. He wants this. You weirdo. Alright. Alright, back to it. Oh, before I lose my mind. Okay. So this is a point and click adventure. Roughly kind of inspired by, the old game. Let's see what we can click here. But by Homestuck, excuse me. Look. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Okay, mark. You've already marked today's date as a part of your daily routine. If anyone claims you didn't exist on the date of November 10th, 1994, you can shove that big red X right in their face and prove them wrong. That's cute. Look. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. That's cute. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You've considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and the other ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before you can unveil your boundary-shattering balap style to the world. Let's equip. You think the tap dance bullet tech. Oh, to your technique. Yep, those are words that you refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Cute. Oh, I'm sorry, little kitty. Okay, look. It's easy to make your very own cake, or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with moms, you guess? You poor soul. Bake. You're out of baking stuff. You're not too busted about it though. You look pretty tough. Mom won this award at around the same age as you for being the best at ballet. It's pretty. Wow, your mom was a ballet person. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. Ooh, buddy. Ooh. I mean, they could just make a book about the film that's coming out. What's it called? It's like it's the horror movie where that dog is gonna be like the main guy. Also, I should probably move my camera, huh? Like right there. Whoa. I'll move it a little bit higher. I can move it a little bit higher. There we go. That's good enough, right? Yeah, it's pretty enough. Oh, actually, I just realized I gotta fix the resolution because we were cutting out some stuff, shall we? Alright, that's good. Yeah, now you guys can see everything. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, there's Puppy. Look. Puppy surprise is having puppies. How many? That's a surprise. Puppy surprise. Puppy surprise. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from the commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. Search. You reach inside the expectant plush and canine and Puppy surprises having puppies. Look at you. Get. You collect the diary key from the plush hiding womb. While you're at it, you think maybe you should keep this beautiful heirloom from your mom's close. Just a feeling. A deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. So, Here's some little tidbits of Homestuck here. This key is a reference to the cherubs, uh, which are, I guess, a weird alien, not alien, a weird species, we should call it. And it's these two little green organisms that look like skeletons, essentially. Skeleton skulls. And they're green. And, it's a key that looks like them. There you go. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. Nice. Anything else I should... Oh, here you go. You try to remember if oh, Lord. Clarissa, God, ever got in any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, second story bedroom. As much as you'd like to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of verticals. Verters? I can't English right now. Her parents were around. She had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend. Very specific. No monsters in the yard, etc. No. Your babysitter got you this junior veterans med kit. It's kind of important to you now. So you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. Aww. Wow. You're so sweet. Let's see. Well, let's go in the closet. Look. This is where you keep your clothes. Consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes and how she managed to look so great all the time. Let's change. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least a one party offering compulsory? That's a man. Reaction shots for each outfit. Who's gonna give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? These are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. Okay. Oh. One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Oh, how cute. Then you can be the one caring for fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling on them all and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. Then they'll have to take a hike, not you. How cute. Oh, computer. Your Imodium always makes a mighty racket logging you on. Probably not worth riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sites right now. It's not like there's much new to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if anyone was would have let you know if anyone is in your web ring? Whatever. Web ring, probably. Had updated their sites. This is Sir Pappy Pawswater. Or Pawswater. That works. Your beloved Manthro chap. Manthro chap. Cute. You tend to his fussy whims and needs, and when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a darling dream, to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of human animals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Pappy Pawswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your own plate right now. Yeah, no kidding, buddy. Oh, whoa, you've got one hell of a room. Let's see. Wow, there's some more monsters. Poor puppy! If that icky snake thing hurt her, well, you'd have to use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better. But it'd also be very angry. Oh, wait. Right now she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is a real monster. And blistering social commentary aside. Yeah? You sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by those eyeless horrors. Yikes, more of them? Oh. Alright, oh, there's bats too. Oh, there's a console. The prestigious, the prodigious, I think, hopefully, collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge shaped mouth. Shaped. Golly. All the best ones are here. Well, all the ones you happen to own are here. You can spend all day listening to them. There's you have Bubsy. We talking about Bubsy, bro. We talking about Bubsy 4D right now. I'm looking forward to that game actually. Mentioning Bubsy made you feel a little queasy, so you'll actually stop there. You might go lay down for a bit actually. Waiting for the new games. Let's see. Ginger Rogers, gosh, he really is something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen, probably. Wait, no, definitely. And still kicking. Wow, pretty. I like all the art here. The story keeps happening. Just look at the childlike Empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Damn straight. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You hear it in your head forever, echoing like screams echo across the water. Oh, brother. This game is only available in Japan. But there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a game company, and he says he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they come out here. He runs off his mouth like he has this all high insider information and sources inside the game companies. But honestly, you'd think he's just desperate for attention. You tend to ignore him, and focus on more pleasant things, like this super cool poster. Second Mom rules. Oh, it's like Earthbound, essentially, and it has a little logo, so that's why I think. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in the fire. And then they tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. Ooh. You guys kind of focus on the framing narrative than you did the stories, but whatever. It's the best, just like I said. Hot Steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to, someday. Cool. Acorn's Shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters down to some troubling psychological roads. Damn. Magical Animal Companion Heal Rescues your favorite Japanation? Whoa. It's about this girl, Shika, who goes to school sometimes and has a regular life. Boring, yeah, but whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shinka becomes Princess Shinka, and rides her dear companion to go heal them. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. You love it. Perfect. Oh, is that her mom? Oh. Can I? Hold on. Return. Can I exit? Okay, cool. Oh, that's her mom, and that's her puppy. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. Aw. That little girl there, she says she's destined for big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. Damn right. Now hold on. Pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? I really wish she knew. Damn. Damn, auntie. Right. It's locked. You wish you'd gain access to your long buried or recently buried secrets. You'd have to use a diary key. Alright. You unlock and open your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets. Here you come. Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't really care. Okay. Let's look. Usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead. But you thinks today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment to record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of the horrible snaky thingy. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. Oh my god, that's my alarm. That's a stupid little thing I fear. The key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. Alright, let's continue. April 13th, 1994. Damn! Okay. Dear Diary, ho-hum, nothing much has happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school, maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Oh well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them my web ring. The web ring. The kids at school are jerks though, and they call me a poser when I try to talk to them about games like I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil. Ooh. Jeez. Now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good, I can feel it. Joey. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Woo! First day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. Joey. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary, I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. Sad face. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes of whatever, and then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame it is that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up. I miss Mom. Aw, Joey. This is the last entry of your diary, then by gum, you're gonna scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kinda scared, but maybe also a bit excited. Anyway, can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl. Possibly hungry for kid meat, too. So I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I gotta do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Joey. Satisfied once... Whoa. Satisfied? You've done your duty vis-a-vis postat... Whoa. You're using words I haven't used in years. Posterity. In case of the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. Okay, cute. Back we go. The goal of the game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. Cool. Ooh, we got some toys. Look. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Challenge. Well, sure. Why not? After this, though, you should really get a walkie-talkie, since you remembered you cannibalized the batteries from the walkie-talkie to power this game. Okay, that's... Oh. You're yelling. Get the walkie-talkie! See, since you just remembered to cannibalize the batteries of the walkie to power this game! There you go. I'm locked in. Damn. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, Nasaja's satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. Yippee! I got the batteries. Okay, now I just gotta find where the walkie-talkie is. Appreciate. You give a good hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, but anyone to appreciate it more. Wow. Oh. You really like this poster, but you can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it looks like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. I hope so. Oh. Oh, did I look at this poster? The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change their shape, or both. Which is cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's walk over here, actually. Where's your walkie-talkie? Oh, damn. Look, your walkie-talkie. Half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Good. Nice. Walkie-talkie. One walkie-talkie battery missing, as you expected. But success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brain busters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing that isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It's just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care though, you're counting it. Alright, let's look at this. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What it could represent. The past, the future, America. It's your stupid brother. We need to get in touch with him. Well, we can. Alright. You ready for my sick voice acting? So he kinda looked like John a little bit. I can't do a Toby Fox to save my life, so I gotta summon my inner nerd. Jude, you there? Are you alright? Oh, no, that's her. Jude, you there? Yeah, that's yes! Been convertedly signaling status and requesting yours. Over. You mean the lantern? I don't know any Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code. Over. And enemy agents everywhere. Over. Wait. And over. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following enemy serpent encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross. Over. Fucking fine, bro. I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo. But thank you for asking. There's a close one. Great. Was worried. Over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on, I think I heard it clomping back off down the stairs. I don't think that you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be heading back your way. No plans of leaving current location yard. Crawling with Cryptid Vanguard. Over. Cryptid Vanguard? Missing big picture, Joey. Over. Okay, maybe a little obtuse then. Purely defensive posture lost it. Tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. You mean like more monsters or? Can't discuss on unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to an Antares class conspiracy cascade. Over. What? Over. Relieve you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters have tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. Trust is for chumps. I trust you. I mean, I trust you, man. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to the enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door, well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom, go upstairs. Highest room in our house. Over. I know what the attic is, Jude. That was just weird suggestion. What else is new? More whoa. Inscriptable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother? Don't understand. You sound confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and you can just, I don't know, call the cops? Negative. Must assume local law enforcement compromised. Oh, right. 911 blocks our number after all our prank calls. Drills. Not pranks. Xenomorph excursion preparedness drills. Look. Failed miserably by Fat Cat Xenomorph collaborators of Hot Switch PD. Jude. On our own. As a house. As a species. Over. Dude, I'm gonna go in the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. Sure don't. Why would I keep that thing around? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them? With a flashlight? Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where your weapon is? Over. It's in the closet. Understood? All set then. Over. No, I mean in the hall closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all of this. You are sure about all of this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, Squirt. Wow. Over when we just started. Okay, I gotta walk over here. Back. Okay, so I gotta get out of here. And so there's nothing else for me here. Yeah, there's nothing else for me here, I guess. Oh, I like how the little stars. That's cute. I like your little stars, bro. It's cute as hell. This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours a day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. Cool. Okay. Light switch. Whee! Sorry, I'm having fun. These posters, they resonate with so powerfully with the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper to you in your dreams secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. Alright, cool. Can I leave? Oh, I left. Looks like the coast is clear for now. You better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon before that crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. Yeah, but there's so many stuff to look at. There's a horse. Jude insists the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. This painting now commemorates your triumph and, particularly, spectacularly, equanimity. His friends brought him a special surprise. That's silly. It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appears to be some of your brother's half-empty Pringles cans. Cool. It's your mother's. Oh. What did you do to this guy? This thing's always giving you the creeps. But that didn't stop you from patching up after Jude accidentally ripped it from an experimental foamless dart. Aw. Poor guy. Look. It's a globe-like structure with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where that is. Thank you. Globe-like sculpture. Spin. You go to top. Wow, look at it go. Well, that's stimulating. Get it again. Spin. Spin. Give it another spin, just for me. Okay, let's look at the guy. From the first and the last, Dark Gun War with Jude. Melinda here proves great cover for those who refuse to use firearms. Namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing and then stick a dart on him. Didn't work at all. Well, you tried, bud. Let's go here. Look. This gun can shoot a stream of water to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. You don't use guns. Wow, you don't use guns. Man, you're messing up, bro. A bunch of stuff that could be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. Okay. Bunch of stuff that should be moved in the attic, blah blah blah. What's in here? Look. On rare occasions he is home. Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash. Or priceless artifacts, you mean. No, you don't. It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You press the keyhole. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Spoopy. Weird, what the heck was that? And how long has it been there? Hey, the attic's door's locked. Cripes. Forgot about that. Tactical blender on my part. Over. It's fine, no big deal. I just left the safety on my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway. You know, because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of the locked door. It is not fine. Over. Jude. Panic not necessary. Extreme danger possible, however, should require a weapon at all haste. Will relay key whereabouts upon weapon retrieval. Over. Ugh, fine. So it is fine. Over. Bye. Over and out. Look. The hallway seems spookier from the side. Frankly, you feel a little spooky yourself, just basking in a spooky aura. Alright, let's go over here. Monkey? Oh, painting. Oh, wow. This lady was just hanging out in her all together, which, you mean, who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable. So you churched her up a little bit. And you felt kind of silly about it now, but whatever, you were like 8. She's a little skirt. Oh my god. Your light bright! Oh my god, I love light brights. Hello! Your light bright. Hours of fun with the number of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and a lot of fun. I want to light bright. Light it again. Oh, that's a little reference to the original, the dog in the main Homestuck, comic. Ah, it's cute! It's their puppy and it's them. That's adorable. Oh, the swirl. That's the cherubs. Okay, that's pretty cool. Look at this one. Wow. You've always been a bit creeped out by the monster in the water. Feels like its eye is following you. But only sometimes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, back I go. And this is the brother's room. This door is your necrotic dork of a brother, maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering this room anytime soon, but really, why would you even want to do that? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud. Not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. You love animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. Open? He always keeps it locked. Even if you try to manage to get in, he probably has traps set up. Now we're trying to get gum out of your hair again. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with too. No thanks. Yeah. Ah, this is a little reference. Oh my goodness. I love the references in here. It's really cute. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there's at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area. So maybe it got lost in the typical well-illuminated shuffle. Look. It's a hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of some old belongings of yours in there. There you go. You wonder if it has what you're looking for. Well, let's go in there. I think back to before, back when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonable good guess what could be inside, but now your guess is even more reasonable. It's up here. Search. Can't even search the box while it's still on that shelf. Okay, so I need something to knock it down. I see. Okay. Okay. Let's go over here. The attic was the best for now, but you've gotten lucky avoiding monsters. We really do need to gear up with your strife weapon before you go downstairs. Okay. I need something long. Don't use guns. Okay. Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you'd actually get a good stop going, you might be able to tumble that shelf. Oh. Whee! Look at her go! Yeah. Yay, search. You pick through the old box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Nice. Oh, hey, there's some pet treats in there too. You keep caches of these all over. Never know when you'll need a treat from up to. I don't know. Never know when you need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click, click. No dice. Another battery problem. You open it up. Wait, there's no batteries in here. It's a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap. Forgot about. Oh, hold on. Crap. Forgot about those. Please keep safe. Over. No. I'm throwing them all away. Joey, please. Those are my favorite. Over. I'm not really throwing them away, you nerd. What do you take me for? Thanks. Over. Something to get out of the attic. Over. For safety, right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that. Over. Although, so far, it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please. I just need you to head to the trophy room. Over. Oh, gross. I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when the whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his other stupid adventures? We'll find the key to out there. Mystery whims on an absent father, not relevant. Fine. Over and out. Wow. So head to the trophy room? Affirmative. Over. Got it. Over and out. Okay, cool. Alright, I guess I can go downstairs. Don't I need batteries? I can. Whoa. Let's go back. Can't I get the batteries out of the, Oh, because I'm using this guy, so I don't have batteries. I see. Some great photos and portraits from your mostly great family. You decided to take a closer look. So this is them. Okay. So, these are characters from Homestuck. Jake, He is a Homestuck character. And I think that, I don't know who this is. A. Claire. I don't know who you are. But I know Jake. I like the Santa one. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter. By now, probably more than with Ma and Pa combined. You'd always thought of her as some kind of cool and fun older kid you wanted to be. Then you got old enough and realized she was a pretty sucky role model. You wonder what her family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. So this is, I think it's Roxy. This is Jake. I don't know who she is, though. Who are you? I mean, here it looks like Jane, but she has an A. Let's see. Pa, and someone you presume is his sister? Nobody he's ever mentioned, not that the two you talk much. Kind of weird you'd think you might have like a second cousin out there you never met. Maybe she died young? Old-timey times were pretty rough. So this is Jane, this is Jake. I guess A. Claire is his wife. And then this is his dog, or her dog. Technically their dog, because in the canonical sense, he is her grandpa. This is Jane. Or no, if this is Jane, then grandma, grandpa of two other people. They're not related at all. They just look similar. There aren't many pictures of the three of you together, so you try to make one through an art composition by hanging these three solo photos together. It's kind of like there's a photo of all three of you, sort of. That's funny. A lovely dipitchy of school portraits, a laser background, they have bat hair days, simply perfection. Jude puts a dip in his dip. You mutter to yourself. Such an unreal burn on an unexpected chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither you do. Whoa. Neither do you. Golly. You're a very good dog. You're a very good dog. No, you can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals. One of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he never actually looked at you very much, let alone your eyes. Oh, that sucks. Jake, what's going on, bro? Pa used to be great with animals. You wondered what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No! Nah, possible. Impossible. Look at that dog. That dog never betrayed anyone in his entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. Well. Mom is the picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Well, seriously. Has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with spectacles and a mustache. Or at least one of the two. Well. That's crazy. Alright, down we go. Alright, here's a snake. This guy. What's he so happy about? Anyway. His expression probably made more sense in its original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever that your pa plundered him from. Silly. Oh, that's fun. Ooh. Well, seems Bauer's out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure. Which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. Well, it would seem the power is out. Classic PsyOps. Over. What? Credit where it's due. Best way to destabilize countermeasures. Leave you in the dark. Literally. Over. Not literally. It's still like late afternoon. I can see fine. Should have no trouble getting to trophy room then. Over. Fine then, Mr. Control. Yes. Great. Over and out. Okay. Oh. Oh, Lord. They've been having a ball, haven't they? Okay. The beanbag chair. Super comfy and thankfully not filled with real beans. You can take a nap when you've kind of got a lot going on right now, you know? Cute. Okay, let's explore a little bit, shall we? This bookshelf contains several of Pa's books, including Pistols to Pelts, How to Turn a Sweet, Intelligent Animals into Weird Rugs and Stuff. Teach Yourself Taxidermy, I guess. And Safari, stories of bold men and the animals they killed from a distance even though they weren't hungry and did not intend to eat them. Golly, Jake. You're a weird one, bro. There's a big screen. It's got a cable hookup and everything. It's your home altar, and your method of worship is listless vegetation. The gods reward you with the glimpses of the divine. Clarissa, Alex Mack, and the cool green lady from the reboot. You really like her. She's cool. Huh. Whoa. It's a bear that your pa shot and turned into a trophy. Now all those friends who come in this room will think, oh, this guy shot a bear. Okay. Except he's really doesn't have any friends, and he's never here. So it's just a nice, big, horrifying thing for you to deal with. Oh, great. What is this? One of your pa's recent victims. You love animals. He loves killing animals and turning them into ghoulish trophies, celebrating his victory over nature. Yeah, big man, as long as he has a big, stupid gun. Well, all those poor things. Look. It's a piano that can be turned to... Well, a piano that can turn the slight motion of one of its fingers into music. Those ivories. How they beg to be tickled. But you mustn't! Also, yeah, can't. What do you mean? Oh, that would be just the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely, sonata? To really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe. It's a shame that you would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. Damn. I thought you were, whole thing. This piece was way too depressing. Oh. So you gave it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's willing to say so the next time he's actually around. You wonder if you'll be driving by then to college? Where you teach because you're adult and the 20 years have passed? Oh, Lord. Oh, what is this? The ladies in these paintings are eerily beautiful, although maybe everyone should look like that in blue. The lamp, goodness. You'd like to meet the lady who modeled for it someday. Huh. Cool. It's pretty cool. Oh. Scavenge. You pop up on the behemoth and score. You pocket the E-cell batteries right in the old Skeledex. Oh yeah. And the stupid things. Alright, so we're gonna do this. These batteries are so huge they don't even begin to fit. Like fitting a round peg into a round hole that's a little bit smaller than a peg. You need some D-cell batteries. Look. Pa's major totem of power. The clunky gadget controls the TV, the garage door, toaster, thermostat, and pretty much everything else with a charge running through it. It's pretty hefty. Wow. Well, I'm glad we scavenged. Okay, more this lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. Oh, cute little tiger. You're always enjoyed by this painting, particularly because the lion looks so alive. Whoever painted it must have a very good imagination. Either that or they painted it very, very fast. Yeah. Boy, your pa really gets inventive with his taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. Look at him. He's silly. Oh, back I go. Back I go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. The ghoulish room. Look. This room is really giving you the creeps. Listen. You hear something breathing. Something else, you mean, besides you. Okay, let's, Okay, well, where do we want to go? Just as you pass the living room, pulling the door shut behind you, it shuddered as something heavy and wet slammed against it from the other side. I can't see anything in the trophy room. It's way too dark. Odd. Rest of house negativable. Over. Considering utilizing flashlight. Over. You mean the one you filled your pogs? That flashlight? Jelly, please. Over. No use dwelling on the past. Over. Doesn't matter anyway. Something's blocking the door to the trophy room now. Something? Over. Yeah. Not sure what. Strange. For now, recommend focus on restoring power before sun sets completely. Over. Oh, jeez, you're right. Okay. I'll do that. Thanks for the reminder. Need electricity to retrieve key anyway. Over. What? Can't discuss over unsecured channel. Over and out. Alright. Any hot tips for getting the power back on? Power outage seems to grant invaders significant advantage. Over. That's not really a tip. That's more like just an explanation for why I'm trying to do it. Not sure what to tell you. Circuit breaker probably in basement. Over. And see, that was very helpful. Thanks. Doing my best. Over and out. Okay, bud. Where am I going? Right here? Cool. Ooh. Look. You visualize all the delicious items that could be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. Woo. Snack. It's empty. Food shopping has become sporadic as of late. Turns out, tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities. Oh, damn. The sound you've heard since you've entered the kitchen grows as you approach. The awful static, like nothing you've ever heard, and you want to go back to not hearing it as soon as possible. Turn off the radio. It's off and it'll stay that way. Okay. Oh. Pop open. Pop open the battery compartment. Okay. Get batteries. Jackpot. D-cells. You can never have too many batteries. And never too many different sizes either. Nice. Okay. Bam. An electric device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You're on fire. With your flashlight fully functional in a fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle the most low-light environments, and also beat the bejesus out of any of these creeps that get too close. Although that's a last resort, of course. Cute. Yeah, what's this? Look, you're probably not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is a pretty good chef, even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is that you just eat it right away out of the boxes and throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash either. Yeah, I can tell. The sink is full of dirty dishes. Someone should clean these up. No way. No way. You did them last time. It's Jude's turn now. You know what? After he completely ditched you for the treehouse earlier, maybe it can be Jude's turn for quite some time. I feel that. You're even out of dog food? Things really gotten desperate. Guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was the respectively the worst possible time. Yeah. Oh, there's money. And a word clock. The tube highway that Jude's pet uses to get around the house. You haven't seen it tonight, unfortunately. Oh, so it's like a little hamster. This mummy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He has been ever since your pa left him here months ago. Jeez. Yeah, not a lot of chance for you being able to move Pharaoh Napoleon over here. What's here? Ooh. Spoopy. It's a washing machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably, and on the rare occasion a human being is willing to cooperate. Okay. Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's nobody inside it. It's kind of a metaphor, you guess. You're not sure you're not sure you want to start down the road of analyzing your life as it were a work of fiction. Oh. Yeah, look at stuff. A souvenir from your pa after his trip to Hawaii. He's been exploring the Pacific a lot lately for some reason. Or so he's mentioned offhandedly a few years ago. You assume he's still doing that due to not having any fresher data, or particularly caring one way or the other where the hell he is. I feel that, honey. Betty Crocker? With your pa's strained affinity towards Betty Crocker brand ever apparent, this musty old junk mainly consists of all sorts of cooking implements, ranging from familiar to Megatic, whatever. I can't. Really now, you can tell what a whisk is for, but this stuff looks downright unethical. It's also in your way. You can't reach the circuit breaker. Move junk pile. Try to move one box down. The whole pile is liable to come tumbling down on you. You need to find some way to get them all moving at once. Shake them up somehow. A controlled tumble. That's a ticket. Well. Oh. There it goes. There's the circuit breaker. Forgotten skiing stuff. No basement is complete without it, in your extremely limited experience. Alright. Clear the boxes away with your fancy footwork. Now just give it a breaker tug or whatever. Okay. Flip breaker. Flip breaker and... power on. Oh yeah? Still the guy in here, I fear. Oh, there he is. Oh, we're fighting now! Woo! Strife! Okay. You've got no chance of beating up this thing, you gotta get away. Step on it. Okay. Gotta hand it to you. Like your next luck. Oh yeah. Graceful ab second. There you go. Yo! Nice. Power back on. You're doing or the psyops of encroaching forces. Question mark. Over. Question mark. Give back light only to snatch it away. Described hypothetically very cruel. Dealing with sick operators. Over. No, it was me. Crimey, dude. That snake monster is down in the basement, by the way. I managed to get past him. We'll probably... I know. Isn't that cool? Well, it's Napoleon, actually. It's a Napoleon mummy. Oh, sorry. I managed to get past him, but we'll probably need to deal with that at some point. Second encounter with said serpent, correct? Question mark? Beast Willie. What? But sister already established superior willingness attribute. Over. Yeah, thanks. I think. Trophy room should be trivial obstacle. Over. Wait, what? Add a key, Joey. Eyes on the prize keep me in the loop. Over and out. Alright, let's go. Can I go out the front yard? The backyard used to be so much more awesome before the monster showed up. Can I open? You really don't want to go out there right now. Tempting as it though to rake more leaves. The struggle of the monster bothered leaf pile enthusiast. Keep meaning to start design. Start design? Design? This fax machine can only send facsimiles or whatever you stick inside of it to whoever has a fax machine. It's very high tech. Cute. Adorable. Alright. Well, power's back on. Which means I can go in the trophy room. Oh, another one. Oh! Ah! We have to strafe him. Alright. Strife! Okay. Tippity tappy him. Tapper eyes. Main roars. Jaw ready for this? Ow. I'm gonna give you snacks. Opening course. Electrize on the prize. Okay, more snacks? Only one for seconds? Get one. I'll get one. Mine take a double. Alright, you want more snacks? Go more snacks. Add tree to a pulp. There you go. Wow. Sign, huh? How interesting. Popular term in the 30s. Wow. Alright. Monster inflicted death scene averted. I figured. You are unbelievably stressed out right now. Congratulations! You ascended to rung 2. Attained rank of tail wagging trio? Essentially. Max HP increased by 12. Muscle increased by 7. Oh lord. My leverage is 5. The peppy patter. The noggin bump. Hubris is 4. Courtesy 2. It's hilarious. Okay, let's look at the trophy room. This is exactly the kind of thing you wish wasn't in your house. Why would your paw just leave their regular eyes in? And also, more importantly, leave their head attached to their body. You'd like to put something in the sockets, but what? And also, wait, why do you want to do that so much? That's weird. As if being dead weren't bad enough, your paw replaced his eyes with some creepy glass orbs. The light refracted in their faceted stare gives you the creeps. But are you crazy? Or is there some light reflecting off his antlers, too? Maybe it bears closer examination. Yeah? Cool. Whoa, that sure did something. Dude, I can't make heads or tails of this thing. What thing? Over. I turned on a laser, but that's it. Nothing else is happening. Thought you were a puzzle master. What was wrong, it seems. Over. Hold on. Over. What this calls for? Burns. McGruff crime dog experienced trouble? Question mark? Unbelievable. Over. Wait. Described previous burn. Superior burn formulated. Ace Ventura, pet detective. Please respond if ice is required. Over. Nice try, you dork. Maybe if you were a real tactician, you'd manage to get your burns out on the first try instead of requesting do-overs. Pride wounded but unable to protest. Have been informed mildly contentious banter cornerstone of squad. Oh lord. Oh lord. Camarade. Whoa. Can't. Camaraderie. Over. Yeah, anyway. How am I supposed to solve this thing? This is clearly a puzzle thing that cries to be solved. Use marbles. Over. I'm thinking as hard as I can. You know, I like puzzles. I wouldn't be asking if it was an emergency. Actual marbles. Over. What are you talking about? Trivial, really. Over. What marbles? I don't have any marbles. You don't? None nearby? Over. No. Oops. Over. No, I wanted to go back as her. I wasn't done exploring the room. I'm so upset. Now I'm the nerd. Also, I fear it's time for a snack break. Which means I'm going to... Oh, god damn it. And though tonight is apparently the night you've been preparing for, laying in so many preparations and countermeasures and countermeasures against, it would seem that you made a rare tactical blunder. The marbles that Joey needs to disengage your strategic defense globe are in your treehouse. Time to call in the lone gunbirds. Alright, bub. I'm actually gonna save here, because my voice hurts. And we will continue. I actually hope that did save. Okay, it did save. Cool. So let me get out of here. Let's go here. All right. Okay. Yep. Keep it going, bub. Yep. I'm just yes, it's fine. It was a game. Okay. Let me put my music on, actually. Okay, there we go. Alright, gamers! I'm so sorry you had to hear me, like... Oh, hold on, that's kind of loud, isn't it? I kind of turned up the music because it was kind of... not it. Anyways, this is my coming back stream. We will continue Hiveswap tomorrow. And I'll do some. I think I won't do the drawing portion tomorrow. I think I'll do that for the end, just to keep it, keep you on your toes. But yeah, I will be streaming regularly. I'll try. I'll be trying. I promise. I'll do it this time too. It won't be every Friday like how I had it originally. It'll be Tuesday and Wednesday because those are the 2 days that I open. So, hope you liked me rambling, and I hope you guys had a little fun adventure, fun little time. So yeah. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. I had a ball, truly. I love talking to random people, so yeah. So bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.